Pablo Torre. Do you know Pablo Torre? Smart guy.
I've heard of him. I don't know him.
Yeah,
personally.
he's a smart guy. He's a podcaster now. And he's been all over this Belichick-Jordan Hudson story. And he says, he's saying now Carolina's concerned. There was a story yesterday. This thing may not last. Belichick may not be coaching this year. That feels a little hot. But he said the question I had as a reporter when I saw the video, which is out now, of Bill, the ring video, leaving somebody's house with no shirt on, how did the Daily Mail, European newspaper, how did they get that video? How did they get access to that? Let's say it wasn't Jordan Hudson. Who was it? Are there other videos of 70-year-old Bill Belichick? How did this video get out? So Belichick's gone from watching tape to being taped. He's had tape issues through the years. But I think what Belichick is more than anything, he is Deion Sanders. He has made a non-traditional football power very, very relevant. I do not think recruits are bothered by the relationship. I also, because this story by Pablo Torre says the family is very concerned for Bill. Are we sure they're not concerned about the will? Not Bill. I do not buy that Bill Belichick is an old, feeble man being taken advantage of. He's not downstairs being fed applesauce and oatmeal at 4 o'clock right before Matlock. That's not what's happening here. He was the world's best football coach until a few years ago. He's making $10 million, smart enough to have his people negotiate a deal that it could leave Carolina in about an hour and still get compensated. So there are benefits for both. The young lady, Jordan Hudson, works as his social media director. Some real estate stuff happening in her life through Bill. Whatevs. But when I hear the family is worried about him, yes, when old, successful, rich guys who make a lot of money and have a big net worth start dating younger women who are aspirational driven and get into the business life of that person because that person, the older person, trusts them, families do get very, very concerned. So I nothing against Pablo Torre. It could all be true. Ryan Russillo and I talked about this about a week ago.
I'm a little surprised that somebody that's been this media savvy, despite his willingness to share, because you're right. Like this past year at ESPN, I thought the same thing. I'm watching him. He's jovial. He's yucking it up with the boys. It's like this feels a bit like, hey, I need the public to see this personality, this side of me that I've hid. Once football starts, maybe this won't matter. And here's what we know. They get off to a good start, Chapel Hill, no one's going to care. And if they're 2-5, everybody's going to blame this relationship because that's what we predictably do.
Yes, I understand people get uncomfortable with power dynamics. I get it. I can understand North Carolina kind of looking around a little uneasy. But North Carolina hired a football coach who then hired Mike Lombardi. These are NFL guys. As the sport is transitioning, Carolina knew what they were getting into, and Bill Belichick is not a feeble old man. He knows what he's getting into as well. That's my tape, and that's not a shot at anybody who's reporting it. I do think he will coach this year, and very rarely do I feel like sports is cheating me, but if I don't get to watch 1 year of Belichick at Carolina, I will feel cheated. So I want this loving relationship. I want this thing to be Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks. I want it to last at least 12 months. Okay, get me through a season.